Hey, what's up guys? Today we're gonna do something that there's probably a million videos of this on YouTube, but you know, we're gonna do ours, and if you don't want to watch it, just watch something else, you know? Like whatever, like we're not keeping you hostage.
Or are we?
We might be. Anyways, we're doing an oil change today on the Black Z. If you guys,
It's been a little while.
it has been quite a bit. More than 5 years, but less than 2,000 miles.
Yeah, that's the funniest part is it's been like many years. But
Yeah.
no mileage.
So we just got the Spirit race spoiler installed. There will be another video on it. I freaking love it.
It looks sick.
Hits that vibe on the back end. If you guys haven't seen this car, it's been our so far main Z project for the channel, but we do have the HKS demo car we picked up about over a year ago. Yeah, wow,
Because,
time flies.
well, we had a year of just like, you know, feeling awful.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so just so you guys know, we went with the Mobile One filter. This is the M1-110A. They will also recommend the M1-108A, but as far as we can tell, this is a longer filter, better filtration. We have some crush washers because you should be changing your crush washers with every oil change. That's just kind of a gimme. And the oil we went with, this is all stuff we got at AutoZone. If I wanted to wait, I could have ordered on Z1 and probably got slightly better stuff, but Castrol Edge. I'm going with a 10W30 because we're rolling into warmer weather, and in SoCal, the climate is generally warmer. If this was a East Coast car like the G35 now is, I'd probably be using 5W30. So yeah. We got the car up on ramps because the car is low, and then we went to the front subframe jack point, which if you guys haven't seen it before, is gonna be that rusted circle thingy right there. So everything is freaking rusted on this car because it was so slammed. Yeah, it's not terrible.
It's really.
And then these are the jack points that we used on the frame rails. Always use the frame rails, guys. Now, we have an aluminum splash guard. I've already pulled it. The splash guard has an oil access panel right here. So if you already have one of those, it's 210s. If not, I think it's accessible from the aluminum splash guard, right?
If you just have the OEM stuff, you just gotta, you know, take the drain bolt out.
If you're getting on the ground, throw down a piece of cardboard, you know?
Comfort.
So from there, on this car also, we have a Z1 first gen aluminum magnetic oil drain plug. That's gonna be a 14 mil. So what we're gonna do is crack that bad boy and let it kind of drain a little slowly before we start letting it rip. So we'll do that. Oh shit.
It's already done?
No, it started leaking over the side a little bit. Not like a terrible amount, but. All right, oil drain bolts out.
It's dirty.
It's dirty. There's a tiny bit of metal shavings. Not too bad. We'll worry about that in a little bit. And the oil is coming out very slowly.
Well, this thing wasn't super warmed up yet either.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while to drain. It is what it is. We have a bunch of cleanup we're gonna be doing in the driveway anyways. Okay, so not a lot of oil came out of this thing. That's you know, is what it is. But here's our drain bolt. That is a decent amount of metal shavings that are on it. So we're just gonna clean this up real quick and get that plugged back in. It's the torque spec like 27?
I'd have to check, but it's not very aggressive because that's an aluminum plug.
Yeah.
So it's not something super, don't kill yourself.
For sure.
That's why they stopped selling these, is because people would strip them.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new Z1 ones, you can't even get this one anymore. It's got the
Zeno.
on it.
He's very cute.
But
yeah, they sell steel ones now.
yeah, if you have an aluminum, so if you're gonna get one from Z1, it'll be steel. You don't have to worry so much. But if you have an aluminum one,
There are still people making plenty of aluminum ones out there, so
goodness,
you know.
that was a lot of metal.
Nah.
It's not like a terrible one.
It's mostly sludgy. It's not like super.
Yeah.
Not the worst thing ever.
Yeah. Looks good though.
Yep.
Change this crush washer, get that plug back in. We'll put the torque spec on the screen.
Yep.
So this is the new Mobile One filter. You obviously pull the other one off. If you need to use a tool, use something like this. This filter is longer than the Nismo filter that we had on the car originally, so that'll be interesting, but the baffling is definitely different on the inside. I went ahead and cracked the new oil so that I could just get a clean pinky in there and hit the O-ring and the threading so that it'll go on without incident. So,
You know about misthreading incidents.
Yep, you know.
You know.
I'm just the misthreader. That's my nickname. AKA the misthreader. All right, for reference, guys, oil filter was hand tight and a quarter turn, 28 foot-pounds on the oil drain. Indy decided to be a baller and get a Z1 oil funnel. Look at that. Threads into where the cap goes. That's freaking cool. Now we're just gonna pour that oil in and then move on. Glug, 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 glug. Pretty cool, because it'll just sit and get all that oil out of there. Very nice. Yeah, seats are not great. Okay, so final piece, oil's in, cap's on, everything's tightened down low. Now we just gotta start the car. Make sure no oil comes out the bottom. So here we go. Looks good. All right, just gotta get that service panel back on, get the car on the ground, and we're good to go. This car was pretty low, so check your oil, guys. We checked it, and the oil level was actually surprisingly, it read fine, but not a lot of oil came out of this car when we did.
Startup oil pressure right now is at 90.
Yeah, I've been at 60 for a while, so whoop. But we'll deal with that later. Anyways, that's gonna do it for the oil change, guys. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, let us know in the comments down below. Try to keep it short and sweet for you. And if you have any other, you want to check out the Z playlist, and make sure to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. We'll see you in the next one.
We appreciate you guys.